Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have something new for you guys. I am going to be talking about this palette right here. So this is the PUR Cosmetics My Little Pony the Movie palette. I used to love My Little Ponies as I was growing up. I thought they were awesome. I had all the My Little Ponies themselves and I would play with them when I was younger. So I think it is super cute and adorable and I love it. However, it is kind of weird, in my opinion, that My Little Pony is now being targeted for the makeup for adults. So let's remove it from the little packaging. If I can get it out. So here is what the actual palette itself looks like. It's very sleek, and it matches my nails. I like it. And the lettering is holographic, which is pretty cool. When you open it up, you do receive a very nice size mirror, so that is good if you want to travel with this palette or if you just want to do your makeup and not have to have another mirror in front of you or be really close to the bathroom mirror. You can just sit in front of it and just be like, me. When I first look at this palette, I think they have some really fun colors in here. However, the way that it is organized is I want to see some like cohesion in the way that they placed them. They placed them so randomly. So here is what the palette itself looks like. I was thinking I would swatch some of these for you guys on my arms. I'll go ahead and do one live swatch. I'm gonna go in order from left to right, row by row. So let's take, and I have not touched this. I got this last week and I've been waiting to film this. So let's start back here. Whoa, that was chunky. Ah, dropped everywhere. So here's Kindness. Here they are all swatched out. I started running out of room a little bit, so I had to move on to my hand. I wasn't 100% impressed. Some of them are swatching kind of like, but you know, it all depends. I know arm swatches aren't always 100% accurate as to how the colors will pay off on the eyelid, but I just wanted to insert that for you guys just so you could see visually what all the colors are. So in order to give this a fair shot, I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in Eden. This is what I use every day. I'm just going to blend this out how I normally would. Set the base with what I use every day, which is the Wet n Wild eyeshadow in Creme Brulee. Go ahead and take Generosity first. I was gonna take Pinkie Pie first, but I feel like that's too intense of a pink to begin as a transition shade. Dipping into Pinkie Pie, I'm gonna focus that slightly below Generosity and in my outer V. I'm gonna kind of pat it on first, just to see if it builds up the color. Whoa, that's intense. I want to diffuse the edges a little bit, so I'm just gonna grab my Wet n Wild crease brush and do that really quick. I'm gonna go ahead and dip into Magic now using my Morphe Y19 brush. So I'm just gonna build this up in my outer V. There's a lot more fallout from the eye with Magic than there was from Pinkie Pie, so I'm gonna take some Coty Airspun powder on my Morphe Y3 brush, and I'm gonna heavily powder underneath my eyes in order to be able to kick off the excess fallout. Now that I've set down a heavy base of Coty Airspun powder, once I am all done, I can just whisk away the fallout and won't have any issues. I'm just gonna build up the color Magic a little bit more on the outer V and then go into blending it a little bit more. I want just a slight hint of more pink in the crease, so I'm just gonna dip back into Pinkie Pie. Blending that out again with my Wet n Wild crease brush. So far, I am really loving this combination. I think Pinkie Pie and Magic together look really good. I did not have any problem blending out Magic. I know I watched Nikki Tutorial's video where she reviewed the palette and she had trouble using Magic. I think that might be when you are building it up, but I had no issues, so I am definitely really loving this so far. In the palette, there is no real set brow bone highlight in my opinion. I like something kind of light and shimmery, so I'm gonna test out Rarity. Rarity is not bad as a brow bone highlight. It is very white, so keep that in mind. I would probably highlight with something a little bit softer, perhaps just a highlighter, but I want to use as many colors as I can for you guys in this review slash demo. I'm gonna go ahead and do a half cut crease on my eyelid. I'm gonna start in the inner and work my way to about halfway and then pat out the edges. There is two types of pink shimmers in there. There is Twilight Sparkle and Fluttershy. I think I'm gonna try with Twilight Sparkle first as an all over the lid color, see how it performs. And I'm just gonna be taking it on my Morphe Y18. It definitely does show up and it is very soft color. It's not bad. I think I want to dip into Fluttershy and just kind of top it on top and see what we can do. Topping it with Fluttershy, which is this one right here, definitely added a little bit more pink to it, not as kind of whitish pink. I'm gonna take a little bit more Magic on my Y19 and build up that outer V a little bit more, kind of hide those edges. I'm gonna take my Morphe Y1 brush and I'm gonna whisk away the powder. We're gonna do kind of the same method on the lower lash line. I'm gonna go in with Pinkie Pie on my medium shader from Royal and Langnickel. Holy crap, that is really intense. I'm gonna take my Wet n Wild crease brush and try to buff that out a little bit. This is one pigmented pink that is in here and I love it. I'm now gonna take Magic on my smudger brush and I'm gonna get very close to the lower lash line. I do not really want to disturb the pink. I want to have the same kind of effect I do on the lid where it is pink and then transitions into the purple. I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out with the same Wet n Wild brush. I am gonna take my Morphe Y22 brush. I'm gonna go ahead and mix Twilight Sparkle and Fluttershy and highlight the inner corner. I'm gonna go ahead and throw on some winged liner and I'm gonna use my Wet n Wild H2O proof liquid liner. I'm gonna do that off camera because I have to get really close to a mirror. 1, 2, 3, liquid line, just like that, got liner on. So I'm gonna pop on some mascara as well, and I'm gonna go in with the Revlon Ultra Volume. I'm gonna go ahead and pop on some falsies. I'm gonna use my lashes from Mona Lashes. These are in the style Venus. So this is today's completed look with everything together. It definitely came out more dramatic than I thought it was gonna be. Honestly, I was going into this thinking, I'm gonna do something very neutral, something that everybody can wear, and then I open up the palette and I see Pinkie Pie and I automatically think, I have to use Pinkie Pie and I have to use Magic. I ended up using 6 shadows out of the 16, so I wanted to give you guys a really good review on it and test out as many shadows as I possibly could in this palette. For my final thoughts on this palette, it is 100% worth the money. The pigmentation that is in this pink is absolutely amazing. And the color Magic is definitely a little bit more of a sheer purple. A purple is really hard to actually do in eyeshadows, so I mean, it is understandable, but I was able to build it up on the lids to where I wanted it. I did not want a really heavy purple. I should have done a really heavy purple look, damn it. But I think it showed up quite nicely for the look that I was trying to achieve today. I definitely really like Twilight Sparkle and Fluttershy. They're both kind of similar in color. If you look at them side by side, swatch like this, they look almost identical. One is just a little bit of a whiter shimmer to it. I do not regret my purchase one bit. I am going to be probably using this palette a ton. So that is it for today's video. If you guys liked it, please give it a like. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already. I would really appreciate it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!